Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ronik Maramadan, and I'm a student of English Magister Department Universitas Sumatera Utara. And today I will present my analysis about a study, which is the corpus stylistic analysis approach, which applied in a speech of our president, the President of Indonesia, Mr. Joko Widodo, in one of his spectacular and phenomenal speech while he became the guest of an event in the abroad. And today, I'd like to tell you about the introduction of this study, which is this study is concerned about the corpus stylistic. As we know that language is important as a human communication media to talk with another people, and the way of human communicate with other people is with a speech. Speech is a kind of communication that do by speaker and the hearer or the audience, but commonly the audience is a group of people, or uh, at least about two or three people which hear the speech, but mostly the speech is attended by many people. And a speech is a kind of way that do by some politician, some uh, chief leader, or another person to deliver their thought, deliver their opinion, deliver their message to the people, white people, in the in one moment. So he doesn't need time to say it to person by person, but he could say it with one moment to white people. And then the in giving a speech as a president, Mr. Joko Widodo is need to be able to be influenced in English while he giving an speech in abroad event, because as president, Mr. Joko Widodo become a represent of Indonesia, and the importance of ability in English is obligatory for the president. And one of the thing that he could be realized, or he could be focused, is the use of pronunciation or the pronoun in the speech. As I uh, will be the data or the source of our discussion today about the corpus stylistic analysis, we will look, or we will observe the use of pronoun by Mr. Joko Widodo in his speech. Pronoun, as we know, is a kind of word or part of speech which refer to a noun or noun phrase that has already been mentioned in or is noun, especially in order to avoid a repetition. So sometimes we could say Mr. Joko Widodo in the first paragraph, and then in the second paragraph and so on, we will say he. He become the pronouns to represent Mr. Joko Widodo as have been mentioned in the first paragraph. This kind of the function of the pronouns that use in a text or in a speech. As we know, the Mr. Joko Widodo giving his speech in great moments to represent Indonesia. It's about in 20 and 14, while Mr. President Joko Widodo giving his speech in APEC meeting, or known as Asia Pacific Economic Corporation Economic Leaders Meeting, which held in Beijing, Tiongkok. And in his speech, there are something that interesting to discuss about the content of the speech itself. We are not going to discuss about how the talk or how the idea of Mr. President to talk about the business or to talk about the government, but we are talking about the use of pronoun in his speech. In this study, I as a research or the author of this study use the corpus stylistic analysis to help me or to give a way or media to analyze this speech. As we know, corpus stylistic is one of sub branch of stylistic to observe the style of the text or a speech by the author or the speaker that uh, can be using the qualitative and quantitative data as the source data to observe the style itself, because corpus stylistic use any uh, use any kind of machine or computer machine to help the analyzer to give the analyzing for the text or the speech. And for this speech, I use the uncon as one of the application that used by people to help them to count the amount of the words or the the analyze of the text or the statement in the speech or a text. And according to this application, I've been count for the speech of Mr. President Joko Widodo, and the result of the count is top three of the most using words by Mr. President in his speech is the first is the word to, with exists for 49 times in the speech. And the second position there are word we with 40 times of frequency in the speech, and the third position is the word is or to be is become the third position that mostly used in the speech by Mr. President Joko Widodo. And according to that data, can uh, we can get specific data because we are going to discuss about the pronoun. So we need to take the only the pronoun from the text. We are not using any other kind of word because we are only use the pronoun appearances in the speech. And as the data of the pronoun appearances, the we is become the first position with 49 times of frequency in the speech, while in the second position is the word you with 21 times, and then I with 30 times, and then they with 2 times, and it with 1 times. This kind of data show something that characteristic from Mr. President Joko Widodo. As we know, the word we is stand for Mr. Joko Widodo itself as the speaker and the audience which attend the meeting or attend the event. It means he wanted to invite all the audience or invite all the listener, all the hearer in the situation in that moment to become a same thought, to become a same aspiration of to become same idea with him. Here he's not going to make ego expression, but he wanted to the share the experience, share the idea, share the imagination of President Joko Widodo to the all the audience, which contains some CEOs, some expert of economy, and another thing. And this is important for Mr. President Joko Widodo because, as we know, Mr. President Joko Widodo has a trademark as a president. Has a characteristic as a modest and polite people. Uh, as we know, President Joko Widodo has won every election that followed by him, from the mayor in Solo, become the governor in Jakarta, and then the last is become the president of Indonesia, and he have been won for 2 or 4 second times in 2019. His power or his ace card to win the election is the modest and the polite characteristic that show up from Mr. President Joko Widodo. This kind of modest or polite people from Mr. President Joko Widodo is represent in how he give a speech. While he using Indonesian in giving a speech, he mostly use the word kita to attract the people attention, to attract the people enthusiasm, to make a relationship with another people, that everything that happen in Indonesia is because the contribution of me and the contribution of you. It doesn't mean that I am the president is only the man who stand for Indonesia, but all of the people in Indonesia is important and make this contribution in every government wisdom or anything like that. And this kind of model or this kind of characteristic from Mr. President Joko Widodo, which given speech in Indonesia with mostly use kita, also bring to the time when he talking or giving a speech with English. He mostly use the word we in the speech. As we say, there are 49 times of frequency in the text itself. And the second word is you. He is not putting the word I in the second position, but the word you with 21 frequency of appearance. It means he's not giving an ego characteristic from himself, because he's going to say that you are the priority than me. It's something a symbol from Mr. President Joko Widodo when he's giving a speech. He's not talking about himself, but he's talking about you or the audience itself, about how the audience become the priority of himself. And the third position is I. It means the word I has been in the third position before we and you. So we and you or another people become the first priority for President Joko Widodo, and the third word is I. He is wanted to give a priority to the other people before himself. This kind of communication from Mr. President Joko Widodo simply could see from the amount of pronoun that used by him in the speech. And this is my analysis about the speech of President Joko Widodo, which he's giving speech in the APEC meeting in Beijing, Tiongkok, or China, I'm sorry. Thank you very much for your attention for this video. I hope this video could make you a new sight about the corpus stylistic. And thank you very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video. Thank you very much. Alhamdulillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And see you in another occasion in another video.